Have you ever heard the voice of marine animals? This is humpback whale. Humpback whale is a tropical warm-sea whale. They are generally 13 to 15 meters long, and they are gentle and have migratory habits, but the swimming speed is slow. The humpback whales inhabit all the oceans of the world. And let's hear its voice. The next is Alcinous orca, is also called killer whale. The killer whale is the largest species of mammals and dolphinid. So the killer whale is a highly socialized animal. The family composed of some groups in the most stable family in the animal kingdom. Some complex social behaviors, hunting skills, and voice communications of killer whales are considered as evidence that they have their own culture, and they are distributed in almost all marine areas, from the equator to polar waters. The water temperature or depth doesn't limit its range. And let's hear their voice. So the green turtles, they spend most of their lives in the sea, but they still retain some of their ancestors' lifestyle in the process of evolution. So they must return to land to lay eggs and breed offspring, forming a unique life habit. They are widely distributed in warm waters of the Pacific, Indian Ocean, and the Atlantic Ocean. Let's hear their voice. Next is bottlenose dolphin. Well, the bottlenose dolphin is widely distributed in temperate and subtropical oceans. Their mating feeds on group-born fish such as hairtail, squid, fish, as well as crab. Let's hear their voice. So we all know the ocean area accounts for 70% of the Earth's surface area. So if the ecological environment of the sea is damaged, then the environment of the Earth will also deteriorate. Well, nowadays, with the development of the human society, the large amount of garbage produced by human beings has poured into the sea. According to the China Environment News published in 2016, the plastic waste alone that flows into the sea every year in the world is up to 8 million tons. Have you ever heard about the eighth continent? There is a new continent forming in the Pacific Ocean. This is called the eighth continent. According to the British Guardian in 2018, the Pacific garbage belt covers an area of 1.6 million square kilometers, which is twice the size of France, and it contains at least 79,000 tons of plastic garbage, and this area is still expanding. So, The invention of plastic by mankind has indeed provided humans with many conveniences. However, the garbage that humans throw away will bring fatal damage to the Earth's ecological environment, and the plastic degradation often takes hundreds, even thousands of years. So, the sea has been seriously polluted, and the marine life has been the first to suffer. Numerous whales, sea turtles, and other marine organisms and birds died from eating plastic garbage by mistake. Turtles eat plastic badges as jellyfish, and some plastic shapes are like small fish, so seabirds will swallow this plastic, and they will even feed their young birds with the plastic. A large number of plastic products were found in the stomach of many whales. So for us humans, if we eat fish contain heavy metals or toxic chemicals by mistake, it will inevitably pose a threat to our own health. So how is this garbage generated? There are 4 factors. The first is factory waste, like heavy metals from petrochemical plants, metallurgy and pharmaceutical plants in coastal areas, and carbon dioxide from coal-fired power plants have caused serious pollution to the sea. Every year, about 6 million tons of petroleum products enter the sea through various ways. Large-scale oil pollution will lead to the death of organisms due to lack of oxygen. Next is pesticide pollution. Many pesticides containing heavy metals and toxic chemicals. They are washed by rain, transported by rivers and the atmosphere, and finally enter the sea. It can not only inhibit the photosynthesis of algae, but also reduce the productivity of the sea. It will also lead to the imbalance of marine ecology and contaminate seafood. Entering the human body will also endanger human health. The third one is discharge of domestic sewage. So domestic sewage contains a large amount of organic matter and nutrients. This will cause the rapid reproduction of plankton in the seawater, consume the oxygen content in the seawater, and cause the death of a large number of marine organisms. The last is plastic garbage. There are 3 main sources of plastic garbage in the sea. First, the storm washed the plastic garbage buried on the land into the sea. Second, a few people in the shipping industry, their lack of environmental awareness, and so they dump plastic waste into the sea. The third is all kinds of maritime loss accidents, like when a cargo ship encounters a storm at the sea, the containers on the deck fall into the sea, and the plastic products will become vagrants at the sea. So our marine environment is at stake. Let's protect our oceans from now on. What can we do to protect our ocean? Firstly, we can reduce energy consumption. We can green travel and less driving, use energy-saving lamps. We can turn off the computer when it's not in standby. We can turn on the electric fan in hot weather rather than use the air conditioning. We can multiple use clean energy products. The second is eat seafood selectively. When purchasing or dining out, you can consciously choose not to eat rare seafood, or choose healthy and sustainable seafood, or reduce the frequency of eating seafood. The third is use less plastic products. There are many things you can do to reduce plastic pollution, like you can bring your own water cup instead of drinking bottled water. You can biodegradable lunch boxes, use canvas bags or other reusable bags, and turn recycling into a way of life. Remember the 3 major sources of plastic pollution in life. They are plastic straws, plastic bags, and plastic bottles. The fourth thing is protect the beach. Like whether you are swimming, surfing, or relaxing at the seaside, always remember to clean up the garbage left before you leave. And when you are playing on the beach, do not disturb the animals on the beach. Do not damage the marine ecosystem, such as the coral. Furthermore, you can participate in or mobilize other participants to clean up the beach. The turtles will lay eggs on the beach at night. Do not disturb them with lights, and participate in some beach protection projects. The last thing is green travel at sea. When carrying out water activities, Do not throw things around, do not disturb marine life, and choose those eco-friendly hotels and resorts. If you want to sail, we strongly recommend sailing. Sailing is driven by wind and is 100% clean energy. It can not only ensure comfort but also achieve zero carbon footprint. And after seeing the beauty of the sea, you will realize that destroying the sea is really a very stupid thing. So what are you waiting for? Let's start to preserve our oceans.